Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this quick, easy, extra soft tortilla or wrap bread recipe. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. All the measurements will be available for you in the description box below. So I'm starting off with some cake flour, and to that I'm just going to be adding some sugar, and then next I'm just adding some baking powder. And then next I've just added a little bit of salt, and then we're going to add in, we're just gonna mix it up before we continue to add in some warm water and oil. Okay, so once you've added your warm water and oil, we can start with the messy process, and that's just the process of combining everything together with your hand. So you're going to mix this until all the flour mixture is fully combined and your dough is easier to work with. So if your dough is still sticky, then you have not worked on your dough long enough. You can remove the excess dough that's on your fingers like I am, and then just make sure that it is incorporated into the final mixture. And then I'm going to knead my dough, so I'm kneading it on the surface, and I'm just putting some flour down, and I'm going to knead my dough until it's nice and elastic. At this point, you'll notice that your dough is no longer sticking. It shouldn't be sticking to your hands. And once you're done, you're going to cut it up into 12 pieces in my case, but you can make it more pieces or less pieces. It just depends on the diameter of the wrap bread that you want to do. I also want to make you guys know that this recipe can also be used to make naan bread, and I'll show you guys how to work with the naan portion of this later in the video. So I've just made it into little balls, and I'm just gonna put it away in the dish and just let it rest for 30 minutes just so that everything can activate. It's not going to rise because we did not put any yeast. Okay, so once that 30 minutes has elapsed, I'm just going to flour the surface that I was working on. I initially started off working on this chopping board, but as I continued going, I realized it's much easier for me to work on the table counter. So I highly recommend that you guys work on the counter. So we're gonna start with the first one, and you're just gonna roll it until it gets ultra thin. You can do it for as far as you can. I mean, it's a lot of hard work to do 12 of these, but try as much as you can, and I'll show you guys in a minute or in a moment how the texture is supposed to look like. So you see how thin it is. So you're gonna roll out one and place it in your pan immediately, and your pan should be a non-stick pan, and mine, I didn't add any oil, and I'm just gonna put it in there for like 2 to 3 minutes on the first side, and then less than a minute on the second side. That's for the first one, and you'll see that as you continue going, it will become much quicker for the next few ones as you go along. Okay, so this is the wrap bread. You also want to avoid keeping it on the stove top for too long, because once it gets hard, then you're not going to be able to get them to be nice and soft again. So this is the first naan bread one that I was making, and just to show you guys, you can see that the flour mixture that I've had there is not, the dough mixture, sorry, is not so thin. It's quite thick, and this is how you guys can get the naan bread that I was referring to in the beginning of the video. So you'll just continue to shape them a little bit thicker, less rounded shapes, according to how you like them, and that's how you're going to be able to achieve the naan bread. You can make yours bigger, of course, if you just cut bigger segments of your flour dough in the beginning right after you've kneaded your dough. So I just wanted to show you guys the differences. So this is what the naan is looking like. You can see it's quite thick in its texture, and I'm just gonna break one for you guys to see inside. It's very dense inside. It's quite nice, very yummy, and also chewy. And then this is what the wrap looks like, and this is super soft. I can't wait to start filling these wraps up with nice fillings. Speaking of fillings, I will link in the description box below my chicken wrap recipe, and you can see that the wrap is very soft. It folds over very nicely. You can use it to make quesadillas, you can use it as a dipping bread, you can also use it to make your breakfast tortillas. So basically now I am done, and I am just packaging them inside my glassware, and I'm gonna with the wraps that you buy in the store. You need to refrigerate them and keep them in an airtight container, otherwise they dry out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy recipe, and you're gonna try it out and enjoy it as much as I did. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. Comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. I'll see you next time. Bye.